10-year-old Kamisha Riddle was swept away by a flash flood while walking in a concrete drainage canal near her house. When a 15-year-old boy heard her cries for help, he and some neighbors set out to try and rescue the young girl before she drowned in the swirling waters.
When the creek gets to the 360 intersection, there's 4 large culverts that it's divided into, and it goes completely under the freeways. You can't, even on a bright day, stand on one side of the creek and look and see daylight out the other side. With the water moving as fast as it was, I didn't think we'd have time to get to her before she went under.
Rescuers with the Arlington Fire Department had no way of knowing where the girl was in the storm drain.
I didn't jump in after her because the water was moving too fast, and I probably would have either pulled her under or she would have pulled me under.
And when I get down there, he says, she's already gone under. I thought, my God, she won't make it.
At that point, I didn't think we'd find her alive. There was just too much water, and with the dark in there, I was afraid she'd panicked, and that would have been it.
I just kind of figured the best place to go would be the last place where she would have to go through.
By this time, I was crying because thinking about the mother of that child. How was she going to feel? What if something did happen? What if they didn't get there quick enough? What if they couldn't pull her out? And it was a very emotional time.
I see her, there she is.
I don't know what she was holding on to, but she was screaming, help me, I can't hold on much longer.
There was just no way he could reach her. I mean, it's just too far away. And at that point, that's when I told Jeff, I said, well, just let me grab hold of your arm and let me lower you down. She was just in panic. There was just sheer terror on her face.
She kind of grabbed a hold of my wrist, and it was a big relief. When we picked her up, and actually I was carrying her, she was still hollering for someone to get her out. She was hollering for help to get her out. So she was just in total hysterics. I had concerns that she had some sort of internal injuries, but I knew I had to keep her as quiet as possible and as still as possible.
Hearing the sound of sirens, Rick drove toward them and managed to get the attention of one of the rescue units. When the young girl's mother, Claudia Riddle, was rushed to the scene, she had no idea what condition her daughter was in.
The ambulance had shut its doors and started to pull away real slow.
Ambulance, over to the right.
I started to panic, and I ran up to the side of the ambulance, and one of the paramedics came out. And I was screaming and crying by then, and he said, Mrs. Riddle, calm down. We need to talk to you. And I thought something had happened to her.
Calm down for me, because she's going to be scared if you're scared. All right? Calm down.
And he opened the door. And, hi, Mom, look, I've got Snoopy Band-Aids. And I realized I was really lucky.
Although the swift-moving waters carried 10-year-old Kenesha down the concrete ditch for several miles, she suffered only minor bruises.
At one part, I just sat there and gave up. Just hope I died because it was scary and I already thought I was going to die, so there's no use trying anymore. I think Jeff is a hero because he saved me.
I learned that I'm able to do things that I didn't think that I would ever do. I'm kind of glad I found out that I would be able to help somebody when they need me.
The feeling I felt, knowing that the child was all right, and then seeing him, and knowing what he had done, I was a very proud mother.
I thought I was going to get my butt busted because I knew I was not supposed to play in the creek, and I did. I think it was dumb.
I have learned not to take things for granted anymore. Because when you come that close to losing somebody you love, it makes you stop and think and appreciate things.
Next.
We climbed and climbed. I personally, myself, started getting a little bit scared, and I'm sure the others did too, but we wanted to prove to each other that we could make it up the hill.